from. Just soaking down there. We're moving. Oh. Say goodbye to the truck. What?
Bathwell Road we just crossed over. Now down to my right side. Which way is right? Which way is left? The station was on the left side and facing the steam engine. On the right side is opposite. There's the flume down below on the right hand side. What is a flume? Well, in this case it's a concrete ditch, man-made, to take a little bit of water from the Trout Creek. The creek leaves us, goes behind the mountain. The flume flows along beside the tracks for a short distance, up ahead of or underneath the tracks. There's a little lake on the left-hand side, not this one, which serves the community of Summerland some of our drinking and irrigation water. Please have your tickets ready. Dr. Ron will be coming by inside the coaches, and our train hosts and volunteers out in the open air cars will look after your tickets out there. If you're in a group of 3 or 4, it's not the one person that would be my job, because I have a lot of things coming out to you on the way down, on the way back. Other than enjoy the return trip. Okay, what do we have? We have on road the 5 trees along here. Now, some of the trees close to the track or the bushes are called staffs or two bushes. You might see some with the berries on them. The shiny leaf plant close to the ground is called Oregon grape. These berries on there. Reservoir will just pass on the left-hand side, and it serves the community of Summerland for drinking and irrigated water.
Beautiful. Hello passengers, Conductor Ron again. We're now on the edge of Conkle Mountain overlooking Prairie Valley down to the left. Prairie Valley is part of the district of Summerland, population about 13,000. The mountain on the far side is called Cartwright Mountain. You see that large mountain range across the lake? That mountain range divides the Okanagan Valley from the Kettle Valley, which is on the far side. So years ago, the train would leave Penticton, zigzag up that mountainside through the lowest part with the little knob there. That's the Chute Lake Pass. Go in behind the top of the Okanagan Mountain Provincial Park, all the way to 3,500 feet above Kelowna, where they had to build Myra Canyon Trestle. 18 trestles and 2 tunnels, I believe.
So it's way up there.
Back in a minute. Please.
So are those trestles you spoke of on top? Is it
Myra.
part of the bike path now? The
It is.
trail?
It is. As a matter of fact,
What's the closest access to get to that?
trying to remember. Catch me on the way back.
Sounds good.
Thank you. And where you from?
Just south of Calgary, Millerville.
Welcome. Hello. All the passengers, here it is. This is the Site Street Bridge. We're on now. That's the one right over there. That's the one with the cell tower on top.
Yeah.
Once a year, as we go over the Site Street Bridge, a car will drive underneath the train at the same time. Let's see what's going to happen. Otherwise, tickets please in the forward car. If you're in a group of 3 or 4, it's out to one person. That'll speed up my job. Passengers, Conductor Ron, we have just left Conkle Mountain. We're now entering the edge of Middle Conkle Mountain. I want you to check out the rock cut on the right-hand side, facing the steam engine, as you see it. I'll tell you about it in a minute. Okay, passengers, you see the across the wall damage. You might notice another valley over there. That valley is called Garnet Valley. That's where we believe the infamous Garnet Valley gang hangs out. That's one of our train that's go off. There's another train running. Okay, we're coming around the tip of the little roundabout. The large mountain to the left of the train is called Giant Mountain. That was a result of a big volcanic eruption 50 million years ago. Giant
They're not in trouble, we just ask them to sit down.
This is the West Summerland Yard where it all started on the 31st of May 1915. The first Kettle train came into town. We closed the schools that day, it was a major event, because there weren't too many ways of traveling way back then. The red buildings on the right side were the old coal sheds from many years ago. Unfortunately, the station on the left side was torn down in 1980. So when we started here in 1995, we had to use an old coach like this one on the side to get our station to the top of the museum. And there's a picture of what the station house used to look like right there. And the Rotary Club built this little rest area a couple years ago for its bicycle riders. Come down Simpson Road, from Spike Street, and then you can have a rest, and then you can follow the road all the way up to the Custom Road.
Kids down there.
Alright folks, Dr. Ron, now the little map to the left of the train is called Little Guy's Head. Check out these lake-colored green trees on the left. They are called Russian olive trees. I haven't seen any olives on them, but they do have little berries, the birds like them. But a lot of them have nasty thorns worse than the rosewood. They are an invasive tree. Now up the hill to the left, you'll see another winery that is called Thornhaven Winery. And up ahead of the engine, as the engine will sound its whistle at Monroe Crossing, is another winery called Bodega Winery. It reminds me of the movie The Bird by Albert Hitchcock, filmed in Bodega Bay, just north of San Francisco. As a matter of fact, the schoolhouse still stands.
Look at that. This is like a rich people villa area or something.
Here comes the whistle.
Here's the whistle. Puppy. It's taking a crap. That's actually not a bad idea. But that's actually not possible because it runs off steam and air pressure and water, so.
Canyon siding. Train stops here for what I'm calling traffic by the side track, so I'll be on the side, the station side, then I'll hook up with the fire to the train. During that time, I'll talk a little bit about the payment, back out onto the Kettle Bridge, awesome view.
Dog.
Then we'll pull off.
He's scary.
Then back out onto the Kettle Bridge. We'll then pull off the bridge and stop at the canyon platform. We'll then take it off the train. Use the walking facilities and take photographs. Now for the view, you can take as many photographs from the side of the engine as you wish. Do check out the new tires on the steam engine. Brand new tires.
Brand new.
Now for those those of you that would like to have a picture in front of the engine, please form a lineup at the wooden fence. One photograph per group. You'll have to share your picture. Back to you in a moment. Now from here, some of you passengers in the coaches can see the big curve heading out to that steel bridge. That curve was part of the wooden trestles backfilled in with gravel, sand, and ballast back in the 1940s. So what do we use for fuel? Well, you take your car in for an oil change, we buy that oil, process it, and then that's what we burn in the steam engine. It is still a steam engine. Now, as it passes us by, see if you can find where the engineer is. Well, I'll tell you. He's actually on the far side of the cab, like they do in England. The fellow on this side of the cab is the fireman. And he doesn't put the fire out, he keeps the fire going to boil the water to make steam. Now, when you do get off the train, coming off the bridge, check out the new wheel.
That was cool.
Oh yeah, look down, hun.
Look down, Mom. Look down. It's beautiful. Now look down, Mom. Mom, look down and we'll throw you out the window. And at the end of the bridge here, that's where the trail begins.
Stop high above the canyon.
Hello passengers, welcome
Oh,
to the historic Trunk Creek Trestle Bridge. When Andrew McCullen and his crew built this trestle bridge in 1913, it wasn't only the largest on the Kettle Valley line, this trestle bridge was the third largest of its type in all of North America at the time of construction. We are 238 feet above the Trunk Creek below. The steel bridge about 600 feet long. Total length across the canyon is about 1,500 feet. Now looking to the west, to the left, you'll see, facing the engine that is, you'll see another bridge down below. That is a pipe bridge connected with the Summerland Agricultural Research Station on the far side near the Ornamental Gardens. Also looking to the far west, you can see Brent Mountain in the distance. That mountain is 7,000 feet above sea level. Now take a look towards the lake. See if you can, there's two tunnels over there. See if you can see the small tunnel from here. I'll describe it to you in a moment. Otherwise, please return to your seats, folks. We'll be pulling off the bridge in a moment. Thank you. Right as you leave. Next turn. Young fella. The boy can stand right here. That's good. That's called the Southwest.
You ready?
Keep to your right, sir, as you leave.
It's the Kettle Valley Railroad, my son, the Kettle Valley line. From Hope through to Princeton, Penticton, past Trail, to the Crow's Nest on out to the Glades. A few years ago now, when I was a boy, I remember so vividly well a still mountain lake rimmed with swamp grass and reeds, and a soft hue and cool darkness fell. From off in the distance, so faintly I heard the wail of an old Loki's song. Closer and closer it echoed and rang, to the peace that had lingered so long. Then all at once came a bright pencil beam that pierced through the still mountain night. That old faithful workhorse of cold steel and fire rode proudly along into sight. It's the Kettle Valley Railroad, my son, the Kettle Valley Line. From Hope through to Princeton, Penticton, past Red, through the crow's nest on out to the plain. A cool drink of water is all that she needs, then she must be on her way. For there's 66 people who trust in her wealth to take them to lands far away. With a hot burst of steam and a gasp and a groan, she ventured on into the night. Her cry of farewell echoed soft through the trees, a memory so dear in my life. It's the Kettle Valley Railroad, my son, the Kettle Valley Line. From Hope through to Princeton, Penticton, past Trail, through the crow's nest on out to the plain. Through the crow's nest on out to the plain.
Yeah, good thing I rebooked the Valley car. Mile 11.5.
Passengers, conductor Ron. I'll just pass the reservoir. When the train stops, please remain seated for a moment because the driver's way up there, the doors are back there. You might have to pull ahead or back up a few feet.
She fell asleep. My arm hurts from holding this camera. Ow.
Parents of young children, please hold on to their hands. Otherwise, the older children, please use the handrail. Do watch your step. No falling allowed. Get a chance to pick up some gift cards at the station. A lot of nice souvenirs, $10 clothing, bucks on the head to the railway. Wherever you're driving, please do drive safely. Thank you.
Canadian Pacific.